Hello everyone, this is Manoj. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we'll learn and see how we can create a complete CRUD application in ASP.NET Core MVC and including the product image. All right. So if you see this screen, so here we have some fields like name, address, country, state, city, production document, and actions. So here, if I click on this is a button which triggers one model pop-up. So the moment I click on it, so this is the bootstrap model. So let me give any product name, address. So this is the cascading. So if I select India, so based on this, we will get states, and based on the state, we will get cities. Let's say this one, and here we have to choose any image. So which image we have to choose? So click on it. So let me choose this image and save. So you see, this is also a pop-up. I'll show you in the code. So product added successfully. So here product name, address, country, state, city, and the production document. So if we want to download this document, we need to click on this button, and the associated document will downloads on your system. So this is the image which we added. So this is the naming convention also. So if you click on it, so we'll get the same image. All right, so this is the image which we uploaded, and from here we can edit any document. So save. Okay, document we have to choose, this is the mandatory one. Save. So this is the name, and if you want to delete, it will ask you to delete. This is again a model pop-up. Delete the product, deleted successfully. All right, so this is the complete CRUD operation, and let me show you the code also. So we'll try to create the exact same project step by step. All right, so we have a home controller, which is a MVC controller, and here we have a single view, and within this view we have everything. And this is our API controller, if you see here, and here we have all the API methods. Let me collapse everything. So this is to create a new product. This is to return the list of all the products. This is API method to get a particular product based on the ID. This is to update existing one, and this is to delete. And here in this www root folder, we have a folder called production document. So whatever document we upload from our UI, that gets stored within this doc folder. All right, and here I'm using AD.NET. So we have a DAL class, data access layer. So within this we have all methods which communicate with the database, and for each operation we have a separate stored procedure. All right, so these are the stored procedures: insert product, get product by ID, get all products, and update product, delete product. All right, so these are the stored procedures. And on our HTML view, so we have a table. So this is the table. If you see, this is the table, and this is the button, and when we click on this, so it triggers one bootstrap model, and this is our added product model. So when we click on it, so this is the model which is responsible to add a new product or edit the existing one. And this is the delete. When we click on the delete button from this table within the actions field, so this model gets popped up, and this is the notification. So whatever operation you do, we get a notification here on right top side. So this is one, this is the one. And here we have the script. So we are using jQuery, and we have these dummy countries, cities. All right, if you want, you can store these details in the database, and you can use your get APIs, but here I'm using the static one. All right, And if you see on the document load, first we are loading our countries and the products, all right. And on countries, so whenever we select any country, if you see here, country, so whenever we change any country, whenever we select any country, so it triggers this load states, all right, here. So it takes the selected state, and here on this first it takes the country, so based on the country it filters the states, all right. If you see here, so we have country and then we have states. So first it takes the country, and based on this it loads the states in the states drop down. Similarly for cities, it takes the state from the state drop down, and based on this it filters all the cities. If you see here, cities, so we have, these are the states and these are the respective cities, all right. And here open edit model, so whenever we click on the edit button, it passes one product ID, and which we use to get the products based on the ID, this one. If you see here, it calls this particular API method, and whatever response it gets, it binds all the data in the respective model. Similarly, this is to open a new model, and this is to display the notification, the respective one, whether it is add, delete or update. And this is to load all the products and bind in the table. If you see here, so product table body, this is the body ID. If you see here in the table, so this is the body ID, products table body. So it binds all the data within this body using our for each loop. So this is the confirm details. So whenever we click on the delete button within the table using our action properties, so first it opens one uh, that pop-up uh, which needs your confirmation. So if you click yes, then it calls this particular delete API, otherwise it does nothing. It this one, all right. And this is to add a new product, all right. Let me quickly see. Sorry, yeah, this is to add an update. Basically it takes this one. So if you see here, if there is some value in the product ID, then it calls the put, which is used to update any particular API. If there is nothing in this product ID, then it calls the post, means it will create a new product, all right. So this is the overall explanation of this project. And here in this app settings.json, we have our database connection string. So this is the data source name, which is the SQL name. This is the database, and I'm using this Windows authentication. So we don't need to pass any user ID and password, and we are using integrated security true. And as we are using this DAL, so we have to inject DAL in our program using DI, dependency injection. So we have injected our DAL over here. All right, so this is the overall explanation of this project. So let's try to create a new project and create these all logic step by step. All right, so let me stop this one and open a new Visual Studio instance, and I have this location. So let me copy the path, create a new project. So if you want, you can search from this template list, and but I have created multiple projects, so I will get a direct link over here. So I can choose the ASP.NET Core Web App Model View Controller. If you want to create a web API, you can choose this one, or you can search this from here also. So Model View Controller, click on next. Let me give demo full stack application. Let me change the path, create. Let me check this. So this is the latest version, so keep as it is, create. So this will create this project, all right. So our project is ready. So this is the default page. Let's close. And if you see, these are the default file and folder structure whenever you create a new project. So we get some default folders and files. So if we expand this one, we have this home controller, and in the models we have this error view model, views, app settings, program. All right, so let's create a model first within this models folder. So that is the first thing, products. So within this product we have to create some properties. To create a property we have a shortcut, so simply type prop head tab. It will add your data type. So first our property would be id, so it will be integer type. Then again prop, this will be the string type. Product name, let me copy paste this multiple times. Okay, so the first one is product name, the second one is address, country, state, city, and this one is production document, and let me make it nullable. And the last one is datetime created on. So this will capture the date whenever we creating our product. All right, let's save this. So this is our first. Now second step is we have to add one namespace. So right click on a project, manage NuGet packages, and here from the browse we have to add SQL client to system.data.sql client, and click on install. I accept. So this is installed. Let's close this one. Now go to our app settings.json. So here we have to add connection string, and within this we have to add our connection string. So this is the key name, so we will use the same database. So the first property is data source, so this is your SQL name, and then initial catalog, this is your database name. Integrated security, because I'm using Windows authentication, that is why. So if you are using your SQL authentication, then you have to pass your user ID and password, right? No need to provide this integrated security true. All right, now let's save this. Within the models folder, let's add one new class called DAL, which is data access layer. And here we have to create multiple methods which will communicate with our SQL server. All right, so the first we have to create object of our connection string, read only string underscore connection string, and we have to create our constructor. So how to create a constructor? CTOR, simply hit tab, it will create the constructor for this particular class. So here we have to pass I configuration, and here underscore connection string is equal to configuration dot get connection string, and here we have to provide the key name. Key is what? This name. Let's copy paste. All right, so we are done with our constructor part. Now first method to create a new product, right? So here public int insert product. This will take products as a parameter. Now using SQL connection, new SQL connection underscore connection string, and here using SQL command cmd is equal to new SQL command, and here we have to pass the procedure name. In our case we have sp insert product, insert product. So here cmd dot command type is equal to command type dot stored procedure, and now cmd dot parameters dot add with value. So here we have to pass our parameters. All right, so at the rate, the first one is product name, and here product dot product name. Let me copy this and paste multiple times. The second one is address, product dot address. Third one is country, product dot country. State, state. City, city. And last one is production document, production document. Now connection dot open, and let's create object parameters result is equal to cmd dot execute scalar. So this will execute our data and it will return our result. So here we have to pass, we have to create one condition. If return result is not equal null, then convert dot to int 32 result, because whenever we execute this particular line it will give us a integer result. All right, so if that is not null, I mean it means it if it contains any value, then we have to convert that value in integer, else always return 0. All right, 0 means there is some issue with the body, whatever data we are providing, means the record is not creating. All right, so this is to insert a new product. Similarly, we have to create other methods. So let's quickly create public products get product. So it is showing the intelligence, and here we have to pass ID. So products product is equal to null. Here similarly, let me copy this and paste. We don't need this. So we are using connection, we are using our command, and here let me copy these two lines. So here it will take ID, and here let me pass ID. token.open. Now we need to use SQL data reader, SQL data reader. New data reader. So if reader dot read means if there is some value, uh, if it gets some value from the database, then we have to return the data. So it should be a product because it is a single product, not products. So product equal new products, and here we have to pass id is equal to convert dot to end 32 reader id, comma, let me copy this. Second one is product name, copy, convert dot to string because it is it will be a string type. Address to string, country, now other one is state, this one is city, state, production document, and last one is created on, and this is a date type. So convert dot to date time reader created on. All right. So now return product, save. So this will help us to get a particular product based on the ID. Now next one is to return all the products. All right, so let me quickly copy this entire one, paste, and this will be a list of products, and it will not take any parameter. And let me copy this. So this is the list, new list of products. So equal command, basically here we need to change the procedure name, get product by ID. All right, it says sorry, here it cmd dot execute reader. So here the procedure name is get all products, and we also have to pass connection. I forgot here also, save. So we don't need this ID over here because we are not passing any parameter. It will go and fetch all the records whatever are there in the table. So this is the procedure type, and connection dot open data reader cmd dot execute reader, and here if reader, so not if, so while, because we have to call this for multiple times, so whatever number of rows it has, so we have to create, and here we have to create a new product. So product equal new product. So okay, let me change this to list of products, list products. So copy, if this has a product, so then list of products dot add product. All right, and finally we have to return our list of products. All right, so this is to get all the products. All right, similarly let me also mention this comment, get product by id, method to get all products, and here method to update a product. So here, so public bool, so we will return a bool parameter, true false, update product, update product, products, product. So it will take a complete product object, and let me copy this because this will be very similar to this one. We just need to change update parameter, and we also need to pass one id parameter. So let's copy the id from here and paste it over here. So we have provided our procedure name, and this will be product dot id, id, product name, address, country, state, production document, and here, so this one, so here again whenever we execute non-query, not execute scalar, and let's say I, so return if I greater than 0, save. So this will return true false based on this, and let me again see here. Okay, so this is to update our product, and the last one is to delete a product. All right, let me quickly copy this, paste method to delete a product, delete, and this will take only id, and perfect, save. So we are done with all our del methods. So these procedures I'll show you within the same database. This is very simple stored procedures. Save. And now next up is we have to go to our program.cs and we have to inject our del class. All right, otherwise we'll not be able to use this class on our API model. So after this, here where builder, so we have to inject our del class. So dot services dot add scoped dal. So using this we have to add our models reference. Save. Now if you see here, for this view we let, if I go not add, sorry, I should click on go to view. So this is our home view. All right, now let's go back to this home controller. I'm in this controllers folder and add a new controller. This time we should add a API controller. All right, and let me add products controller. So our API controller has been added. Now we have to add our CTOR constructor, and in this constructor we have to inject our del method. All right, and before that let's quickly add one folder here. Add folder production documents. All right, now pri private read only del underscore del. This is underscore del, and also let's get our document folder. So private read only string underscore document path is equal to path dot combine. So we have to get this complete path of this production document. So directory dot get current directory, and the current directory, the first should be our parent folder, so which is wwe root, and second one is our folder name. So let me copy this folder. So this is the document path. So path dot combine directory dot get current directory, and the parent folder and the child folder. Now here let's add del, and within this underscore del is equal to del. So our dependency injection is completed. Now we have to create the APIs. All right, so the first will be add new product, product, public async task action result create product. So this will take data from our front end. So from form, and this will take data from our products folder, I mean model products product, and to upload a document in this folder we have to use one more object called iForm file. Let's give this name as production document. Single T should be there, and here first let's see if there is any document within this file or not. So if is not equal null, and production document dot length greater than 0 means there is something within this document, I mean within this form file. Now let's copy. First we have to store the image, then we have to add the record in the database. So the first thing is, let's create the file name. So if you see here, so if you see, this is a different kind of name. If I copy this one and come here, so if you see here, this is GUID ID and this is the file name. All right, so we have to create this kind of unique naming convention. So dollar, within this we have to use GUID dot new GUID, and then underscore path dot get file name, and from where we'll get the file name, production document dot file name. So this is our complete file name, and now let's create our file path. So path dot combine document path and comma file name. So this will be our complete file path. Now let's see if we need to check this directory. I have already created, but in real scenarios we have to check whether this directory is available or not. Let's say if somebody by mistake deleted this one, so we have to check if file path exist. If not exist, then we should create, so directory dot create directory with the file path. So let's say if I deleted, and when we execute this particular code, so then it checks if there is no folder, then it will create. If this folder exists, then it skips this particular block of code. Now, so using, we have to create a stream object, new file stream, because we have to use input output operation. So file stream, first parameter will be the file path, so it will take the path, and file mode dot create, so it will create our file, and then within this stream await production document dot copy to async stream. So basically what this code is doing, it is taking, first it is taking this production document from the UI, and if it is checking like if there is something within this production document, then it is creating a unique file name and also creating a file path, and then checking if this particular path is available or not. If not, then it will create this folder. If not, then it skips this one and it come here, and it will copy this document to this particular file path, which is nothing but this are www root and then production document folder. All right, so now our image store task is done. Now we have to create a complete URL. URL means we have to create a complete production document variable. So production document is equal to then dollar, so here production documents, and within this we have to pass file name in the else part. If we don't have any production document, then we have to return bad request, bad request. Adequate means like we are making this document as mandatory. All right. So let me copy this quickly. So production document is required or mandatory. Now, if let's assume we have our production document ready. All right. Now, int new record is equal to underscore del dot insert product. So we have to pass our product object. Product. Let's check if new record if new record greater than 0, then return OK. Message product created, and let's also add product ID is equal to new record. In the else part, let's say if something goes wrong, then let's copy this. We should return the bad request. Product document, or let's say server error. Try after some time. Save. So this is our create product API. All right. Similarly, we have to create other APIs. Public, and we need to decorate this with HTTP post. This one HTTP get. So public action result get all products. Here list products equal to underscore tell dot get products. Return OK list of products. Save. Now let's copy this, and here we have to pass ID, int ID, get product del dot what is the name. Okay, get product by ID. Let me change this name. Save. Get product by ID, and this is a single product. So product, if product is not null, then return OK product, else return not found, no product available. All right, so this is this API will return a get product. Let me copy same name. Let get product by ID. All right. Now, next API is to update the existing one, and to update we should use HTTP put. HTTP put. This will again take ID. So HTTP put ID public async task my action result update up, update product, and this will take three parameters. The first one is ID. On this particular, on basis of this particular ID, we will identify the product, and then we will update this one. Second is, let me copy from here also, these two things we also need in the update one, paste. Okay, so the first thing is product dot id, let's make it id. Okay, because we are going to update this particular id based on this one. Now similarly, let's copy this code, because we are also, like, we are making this production document as mandatory, so that's why we are using this one. So once we are done with this particular code, then here bool is updated is equal to underscore del dot update product, and we should pass the object. This object is updated. So if is updated means if it is true, then return okay, product updated. If not, something goes wrong, return bad request, simply failed, try again. Okay, so this is to update existing record. The last one is delete. So http delete, this will also take id from the UI, public action result delete product, int id bool is deleted, underscore del dot delete product id. So let's similar copy this one. If is deleted, product deleted, else we should return, because delete will return, if it is deleted then it will return this one, else it will return not found, because in the procedure we have a logic, it will check the particular product based on this id, so it will return not found, no product available. All right, save. So basically these are the APIs which we used in our project. All right, now let's go, first let's build this project. Let's see if something wrong is there or some error are there in this code. If not, then we'll move further. And while it is building, let me open this shared layout. So here we have home, we have privacy, once succeeded. So let's try to run it. Let's see what is there. Yeah, so it is working. No error, no exception is there. All right. So here on this home view, we'll create our table and other things. We don't need this welcome. So let's go here. Let's remove this one. Or let's add product management. All right. So here we have to add all our HTML. Okay. So the first we have to create our one div. So div with the class container empty4 margin top 4, and within this first we have to create one button. So button class btn primary mp3 margin button, and we have to give some attributes. So data -bs toggle, because based on this button click we have to create open our model. All right. So data bs toggle model, and data bs target will be our products model. So we'll create one model also, the bootstrap model, and on click open add model, add product, or add new product. Now let's add the table stripped t head t body. In this t head let's create one tr, and within this tr let's add heads. So first one is name. Let's copy address, country, state, city, production document, and last th for our action buttons. So actions, and for this body we have to provide one id. So based on this id we will append all our dynamic product. So product table body. All right. So our table is ready. Similarly we have to add model also. All right. Close this window. So this is a basically this is the code to create a model pop-up. So if you go to Google and search how to create a model pop-up using Bootstrap, so you'll get the same code. All right. So it's a pretty straightforward code. So we have a class with a model fade. We have a ID. So if you see here, so within this ID, whenever you click on this particular button, so it targets this pop-up and opens it. All right. And we have a area labeled y, and hidden true means on the first load it should be in hidden mode. And we have model dialog. So this is the content, and within this model content we have simple divs. The first is for the header, and this is the header, model header, this is the model body, and this is the model footer. All right, so here we have some input fields, so product name, address, and these are the drop downs. So first we have the country drop down, then we have state drop down, then city. All right, and this is we have an input type file to upload a production document. All right, then we have two buttons. So first is to close, second one is to save. All right, and if you see here we have a form, products form, so it is very simple and straightforward. Similarly, we have this add edit product model, we also have this delete one. All right, so here in this model header we have the different heading, so here it is confirm delete, here we have add product. All right, and this is here within this body we don't need to create any dynamic field, so we are adding the static text. So are you sure to you want to delete this product? Same, here we have close and save, here we have cancel and delete button. All right, and this is to display the notification based on different operations, whether it is save, edit or delete. All right, so this is our complete HTML. So this is very basic and simple HTML. All right, you will not get any issue and problem while creating this. And this code you can get with the Google also when you simply type bootstrap model pop-up. All right, so you'll get the same model pop-up. Now for these operations we should need the jQuery. Now let me see. Okay, nothing is there. So the first thing is we have to create a script tag. If you see here, everything is there within the script. So we also need to add a reference of our jQuery file with the version number is 3.6.0. All right. So this is the script, and within the script we have to first, as I mentioned here, we have cascading for country, state and city. So we have added some dummy countries, so we have 4 countries, and for each country we have 2 states. All right, similarly for each state we have 2 different cities. So if you see here, this is the California, this is the same country, Texas, Ontario. All right, so for each country we have 2 states, for each state we have 2 different cities. All right, so this is done. Now here on document.ready means this particular function gets triggered whenever we load our page. All right, so whenever your page gets loaded, so whatever operations you have mentioned within this document.ready, those fired up. So first it will load all the countries within this country drop down. From where? From here. If you see here, country in countries, so using this for loop we are adding all the values like USA, Canada, India, Australia. All right, so this is done. Second is load products. Load products is what? Using this API, using this get all products. All right, so using this get all product, it goes to the database and it loads everything to this particular table using this product table body. I'll show you. So let's go to this load products. Where is it? Is here it is. So API get products get. All right, and if you see, this is the same table product product table body ID. All right, if you see here, this one. So come back here, and once it has the data, then it using this for each loop, it creates the dynamic rows and append. All right, now go back to the load. So this is done, this is also done. Now so whatever country we select, so based on this we execute this load state. So again, first it takes the country, and based on the country it filters the states and append to the states drop down. Similarly, when we choose any state from our state drop down, it fires the load cities function. First it takes the state whatever is present in the state drop down, based on that it goes to our cities and filters, and then append all the filtered result to the city drop down. All right, this is again very simple and straightforward. It is very basic thing, the cascading. All right, now, so this is the function open edit model. Open edit model means whenever you click the edit button in the table, so whenever you click the button, it takes the ID and it calls this particular function. So based on this ID, we again go back to our products controller and we call this API, get product by ID. So this is nothing but our product API. All right. So once we have the data, so once we have the success API call, so we should get the data. This particular product. Once we have the data, we are binding all our these data. In the product ID, we'll binding the ID. In the product name, we are binding the name of the product, address, country, so on. All right. Now, this is to open the edit model, means whenever we are trying to update any particular product, right? So when then we use, and to open this particular model, we should have at least one record in our table. All right. Now, this is to open a new, like when you try to create a new product, then we should open this open add model, and to use this function, we should click this button, this one. All right, the add new product here. Hmm. And this is show notification. So based on our each operation, we are passing the message and type, and it is showing. All right, whether it is green or red or whatever it is. So based on the operations, if you see here, danger means if there is any issue, then it will display this message, fail to load products within the danger mode, means in the red color. Else, if you see here, let me go the other one. Yeah, success means it will display the notification in the green color. All right. So this we already discussed. This also confirm delete. Now on submit button. Submit means first, so whenever product form dot submit means, if you go back to our model, so this is our add edit model. So if you see here, these controls are within this form. All right. So whenever we click the save button, it fires this form property. All right. On this button, if you see this save button, save product button, let's go down, product form dot submit. All right. Yeah. So this is the form. So whenever we click on the submit button, so first it takes the product ID from the product ID. We have a field of product ID. If you see this, we should have a hidden field. All right. So whenever we try to edit any particular field, then we are binding this product ID. But in the case of creation of a new product, this product ID will be null or blank. All right. So here, so that's why on form submission, we are taking this product ID. So whether there are chances when it should contain any ID or it should not, based on the operation. For a new product, there will be nothing, and for an existing one, it should contain the respective product ID. All right. Now here we are creating the product data. Product data means, if you see here, if I go to this products page, so we have these properties. All right, so we should create the data based on these properties. So product data, then this product name, address, country, city, state, and the product document. So this file, this is the file input. So if you see here, there is a difference. So this product name is a text field, so we can directly get value of a text field using this one, the ID and dot val. But from a file input, we should get the data like this one. All right. And here we are calling the ajax method. So we are passing the data and the success, and this one here we are differentiating. If product ID is available, then it should call the put API, means we should update the existing product. All right. If not, then we should call the post API. All right. And last, it will take all the Ajax options and it will execute this data, all right, based on this URL and type. So this is the overall jQuery functions and the HTML. This is very simple and basic data or the functionality of the CRUD operation, all right. And I think that's pretty much. Let me save this. Okay, now let's try to build it again. And meanwhile it is building, let's go back to the SQL server and let's connect to the local server. Connect, and our database is product management system underscore DB. New query. Select star from products. So this is our product table, and let me quickly open the script of all our SPs. So insert product SP help text, copy, paste. Let's get another one. Get all products. This is the correct SP. Let me also update in the demo, get all products. Okay. The next one is SP update product. Here. And the last one is our SP delete product. What is the name here? SP delete product. All right. Hit delete, save, and let's also here delete product. So these are the procedures. So if you see again, very simple and basic uh, procedures. So this is to insert. We have added all the input parameters. So this is the duplicate check. So if you try to add this product with the same name, you will get error and it will not add. If there is a unique name, then it adds and returns the product ID as the scope identity. All right. So this is very simple to add one. This is simple like select from products where ID is equal to ID. So based on this ID, it will return the particular or single product. This is to return all the list, and similarly here this will update the data based on the product name, address, country, state, city, production document, and the ID. It is to update. Again here we are checking the same product name, so it will not update. And this is to delete. So delete from products where ID is equal to ID. All right. So this is the simple and straightforward procedures. And if you see here, so we have this data: product name, address, country, state, city, production document, created on. So this is again a simple table. All right, now let's try to build this and we'll see how this application is running. So build succeeded, run. So add one plus Noida, country, state, city, document, save. So product added successfully, and let's try to add it this one, let's say iPhone 16 and Mumbai, save. Product updated, try to download. This is our latest downloaded image which we just added, and to delete product deleted already. So this is the overall project, how you can create a complete CRUD operation using ASP.NET Core MVC. All right. So I hope this video is useful for all of you who are trying to learn ASP.NET Core MVC. And let's say if you are working any of your college assignment or your office internship, and you have been assigned to work on any ASP.NET Core web API or MVC project in which you are facing any difficulties or issues, so you can connect with me on my Instagram. You can also connect with me on my WhatsApp number. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you will find all my contact details, my Instagram account handle, and my WhatsApp number, my email ID. All right, so this is about today's video. I hope you like this video. If you did so, hit the like button, share, comment. And if you are new to my channel, so please do subscribe. I need your help and support, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.